Hello and welcome, Echoes, to Empyrean Wilds. I promise it's Empyrean and not Reflection, but Empyrean Wilds, episode 19. I am so good at this tech thing. Um, yeah, I need more caffeine, honestly. But I'm Evie, the Disaster GM. My pronouns are she, they, or any, and I am the GM for this wonderful, disastrous crew. Let's go ahead and go around introducing ourselves. As you may notice, Matt is currently not here. He had some life stuff that he's handling. Hopefully, not all, not going to be gone for very long, and we'll maybe be back next time. Let's start today with Amanda.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda, aka Panda Cabra. Use she, her pronouns. And tonight I will be playing Varen Let, the weird adept who dances with dark matter and siphons power. Joel, you are next.
Hello, I am Joel. I will be playing Baal Misforge, who is an appealing speaker that rises from the depths and shepherd spirits. Lena, go.
It's me, Alina. My pronouns are they, them. I will be playing Kale, who is also they, them, and they are an empathic explorer who helps their friends and has the soul of a dragon. Back to our DM.
All right, cool. So, welcome in. This particular game runs every other Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. So, if you are not already following, don't forget to drop us a follow so you can be notified when this or our other games happen to go live. We do have another game that we run, Once Upon a Reflection. It is fairy tale based, and are coming up strong on getting things together for our third campaign that you will hear more about at a later date. Don't forget that we are also raising funds for the World Central Kitchen. I keep wanting to call it World Market, but no, that's a store. World Central Kitchen, which you can donate to if you are watching on Twitch via clicking the Donate to Charity button, or if you are watching on YouTube at a later date. We do now have a Tiltify donation campaign that you can donate to, which is in the wrong chat. I am adding it to the YouTube chat. There we go. So you can donate there or directly through their website, which is very simple, wck.org. They raise funds and provide meals and food and aid to a variety of countries and organizations that are in need and have several different initiatives that they are working their way toward and through at the moment. So donate today if you can. The world is in need, and it's just 26 is off to a great start, isn't it? Moving on from that, though. We will just go ahead and roll into focusing on today's session. We at the Archives would like to... gotta switch to chat again. I am so good at this tech thing. We at the
Big six
Archives...
of coffee.
Yes. We at the Archives would like to remind you that this is an adult content rated game with depictions of violence and gore, possible mentions of loss or trauma, and or similar content. We do our best not to cross each other's lines, but for those watching, you have been warned. Last time, the group, after having finally made their way to Rancor, one of the smaller, or one of the larger towns of the city-state of Polyarna, they wandered their way through the city and encountered a suspicious thing involving alcohol being delivered to Fong via a little messenger of sorts, being watched by unknowns through the city, and then eventually making their way towards Varen's family home, where they got to meet her mother so far and her brother, along with her brother's girlfriend, who had been using the loom on the front porch. It's a beautiful family home, sprawling pepper farm, essentially, and they made their introductions to Mama Lek, who was very inquisitive as to who her baby girl happens to be wandering around with. A little bit more inquisitive towards those who were not purporting themselves as Varen's boss. Uh, but eventually her brother did barge in, having been gotten by his girlfriend, Marie, and he was the simple sort, but had a decent little, okay, so long as things are fine and you guys are safe, I'm gonna go back to work, so don't get in trouble. Are you sure that everything's fine? And to make sure that everything was indeed fine, because there had been talk of people banging on the door for one reason or another, Val sent Corey, today's going to be fun, sent Corey to kind of escort him along the way, and kind of got away with it because Corey could teach him a little bit more sign, which he needed for his girlfriend that he is absolutely smitten with. The group was sent into the back to go kind of do some tending of chores in the backyard and with the farms. Noticed something odd. Yeah, Brian soup today, 1000%. Noticed something odd going on in a couple of spots where the peppers had been growing, and had outgrown their previous borders, where some stuff was kind of tainted or in some way like corrupted by outside forces. A little bit of digging in a couple of spots, particularly by dragon form Kale and Bal, resulted in a couple of odd finds that happened to be the various treasures and or creatures that Varen happened to bring home over the course of her childhood. One of them was a puzzle piece to the artifact that Bal had rescued from the bottom of the ocean on their trip to Polyarna. It's was the only one that they managed to fully unearth, because they did discover and or realize that these are forming some strange protective barrier, like columns for a wall, to protect Varen's family home. But with one of them potentially being a piece to the Millennium Puzzle, to a lock that will help to form a more permanent barrier to the forest beyond the mountains, they did take that with them. As they slowly decided to go back in, clean themselves up, and figure out how to explain to the parents that they needed to make sure that nothing grew past that unknown border, Bal turned to Fong and gifted Fong an artifact that had been with her since they were in Icenbridge, saying that it could potentially do better for her, or for him, than Bal had been using it. And in so doing, had Fong activate an ability which allows Fong to see the golden threads of fate connecting people and things together. Fong interacted with a single thread that glowed more brightly than the others between Bal and something far off in the distance, and witnessed possibly the injury or fall of Ace, who Fong had never even met before. Up on a cliff overlooking the forest with the sea breeze still blowing, Ace was injured in some way, a deep wound in their stomach, ichor dripping over the sharp, elongated claws that Ace uses to fight, and implored, thinking that it was Bal looking through their eyes again. Don't come here. Please don't come here. And the vision faded. Bal was informed, to an extent, as to what happened, but reiterated, no, we are going there, but no, we're here for Varen right now. So we're going to go in, and we're going to be here for Varen, and then we're going to go. We're going to do something. I'm going to do something about this, but we have to be here for Varen right now. And preceded Fong inside. As you step into the home, freshly from this encounter, Fong notices your concern and does mention that he is going to go find Corey and basically check on things in the city, since Corey is kind of out there protecting Varen's family, especially since you guys have discovered all of this ever, like, in the interim between Corey leaving and has not since returned. So he does step away as you go to rejoin the other two.
Yep. I am going to put on my game face on and pretend that everything is fine.
Okay, we do have someone that is trained in reading people, so if I could have
That's
some
true.
rollies between you two.
That's a thing I do.
I have like a bajillion trainings in not letting people read me.
Yeah, so it's basically
The roll-off.
so you
I'm
are
putting
you
some effort on this.
specialized, Val?
I am specialized in deception. I
Nice.
also have several abilities where the whole point is that I am pretending to be someone that I'm not.
Okay, so that I'm going to still call that 2 in your favor and 1 in Kale's, so it's basically you
It's
have
even.
1 in your favor.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have
I'm
1 in
putting
your
an effort
favor.
on it, so it's even.
That is an
Evens,
18 on the dice.
I have a
18.
5. I'm not paying attention to you right now.
Yeah. All right.
Yay.
Mark off the points for that effort. But yeah, you
Yep.
come in, and it's also Belle has kind of been going through it since you met them. They had a little bit more of a relaxed enjoying themselves. It was not necessarily a boring life, but it was a relaxing life on the boat in the months between Ice and Bridge and this. So, like, they seemed kind of consistently under stress in Ice and Bridge.
Yeah.
And occasionally on the boat, but especially in Ice and Bridge. And ever since you guys have come back to this, Bal has been, again, in that stress, the world is out to get me mode. So
I don't think I've ever known Bal to not be stressed out.
Yeah, and after having just reconnected with her deity and, like, finding a puzzle piece to this thing that she got called to the literal depths of the ocean as you guys were traveling, it's understandable that she would probably be the way that she is. So reading the difference, it's kind of par for the course is probably what you're getting.
I glance over. Bal doesn't seem any more stressed than normal.
Yeah, which
Don't
is
worry about it.
stressed, but
Yeah.
still par for the course. Yeah. But yeah, so
I'm in the middle of is there like a wash pail, like a big tub or something outdoors?
oh yeah, there's
They're scrubbing up after farm work.
yeah, they've even got a little, not really fully kiln under it, but a little miniature oven fireplace thing to allow
nice.
for it to be heated water during the winter.
Yeah. Then
which
Kale is scrubbing
at the
up
moment it
practically to
doesn't
their
need.
shoulders because
Yeah.
they were digging in the dirt.
Yeah.
Pretty deep. So they're lathered up, like scrubbing their arms off and then washing off.
Luckily, dirt doesn't stick to scales as much as it
No.
does to skin, but still good to do.
Ah, there you are. We're supposed to wash up for dinner. Care to join us?
Oh, yeah, sure. I will wash out for dinner.
Is Fong joining us?
No, I think he went into the city to find Corey. Um,
Ah, right.
yeah, probably going to do fun things and hopefully not get in trouble this time around.
I wouldn't put money on that.
Yeah. How's how's the family doing?
Family's doing all right. You know, they're just waiting for dinner. Yeah, Mama's making up a bunch of special stuff for us. Just making sure everyone cleans up before we sit down at the table. She doesn't like it when we eat with dirty hands.
All close,
Yes.
I'm sure. I make a point to only wash the claw.
Okay.
Now I'm picturing you trying to eat with fine tableware. It's just like a hand and a claw.
I forgot that you had a crab claw.
Yeah. Yeah, I got switched over to a crab claw before you guys came into town.
Good.
I did do that.
Yep. But yeah. So you guys just go in. Do you take a tour of the house? What's the plan here?
I do feel like that as Varen's mom is getting everything set up, she basically forces me, Varen, to go do a tour of the house because that wasn't done earlier. And what kind of host would I be if I didn't give a tour of the homestead? You know.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that is what I do. I show them. You know, obviously they saw the front courtyard and the big tree out front. Hello, Milo. Hello. You're gonna sit on my notes, aren't you?
Kitty.
You are.
Of course. Of course. Milo has to be involved.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and there he goes. He's sitting on my notes. So,
Oh. Good luck getting your character sheet.
yep.
That is his character sheet now.
And obviously, y'all see the kitchen, and then I start walking through and showing them some of there's kind of a communal space that has like a little pit, and you see kind of an Adobe style fireplace and lots of pillows and fabrics spread across the area. It's very warm and very cozy. Lots of warm, sort of like Adobe reds and yellows, and then occasionally you'll see like hints of turquoise kind of popping from the various fabrics as well. And then I show them the bedrooms, and then you hear Darren's mom call after her about the fact that she didn't expect guests over, so to apologize in advance for the way everything looks, even though everything looks immaculate.
Yeah.
It's like the house
Yeah.
is such a mess.
The normal
She
stuff.
wasn't, the normal stuff. The normal stuff.
Right.
Kale glances over at Ball because they know that neither of us grew up in a proper house, and this is unusual. This is wow.
Yeah.
Full house.
This is what a messy house looks like.
Well, I mean, Mama's very particular about stuff being in certain places. I personally don't get it myself. Like, she always gets on me about stuff being kind of out of place and everything. Personally, I just put the stuff in piles, and if it's not in the pile, I'm not going to find it ever again. So, anyway, moving on, and then you just see her kind of continuing her tour.
Kale will actually put a hand on your shoulder briefly before you move off and just say, "What a very special place to have grown up. Everything here is so comforting."
Well, I guess when you put it that way, it's not a bad place, I guess, but it's just I always thought it was a little boring. Just kind of it was safe, it was comfortable, but it's boring, and
Honestly,
that's weird.
if I've learned something in my life, boring is good.
I'm afraid both of us had rather interesting childhood experiences, so seeing this is a bit of an insight into other people's happier childhoods.
Mhm.
I'm glad that you were able to grow up here.
Well, that's very nice to say, Kale. Thank you. Yeah, I guess it wasn't too bad. It was, you know, again, safe, comfortable, but I always felt like there was another calling out there. But
Hmm.
I guess we're finding it now.
I know, or it's finding us. Thank you for bringing us here.
Well, of course, I'm sure my family likes to meet all of y'all, and they know I'm safe, that I'm doing what I want to do in life. As much as I enjoy the farm and I enjoy taking care of everything here, it's not really what I wanted to do with my life.
No, I can see this being a little too simple a life for someone like you.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that where we are going is not precisely safe.
Well, I mean, safe is fine, but I've always thought adventure, danger always seemed a little fun in a way. But perhaps that's just childhood fantasies and all of that. Being an adventurer, going off into the woods, finding stuff, slaying monsters, all of that.
So you went off to the woods when you were younger,
Yeah, I would wander. Yeah.
and that's where you found those items that were buried at the edge of the
Yeah.
property.
Well, I mean, I didn't. I mean, some of the things were still alive when we buried them, but yeah, a lot of the things I found were from there. Mama always gets so upset because I'd bring home all of these things, and she'd chastise me, but wasn't like she was going to stop me. She didn't know half the time that I brought stuff home until it would end up in the kitchen and make a mess out of everything.
Speaking of, where is your the the bug?
Where is the bug right now? I'm gonna roll. I rolled a 15. The bug is safe.
The
Cool.
bug
Is
is safe.
secured.
Uh,
Bug is safe and secured. Secured is the important part of that.
I believe Fong had been holding the leash for you guys,
Oh
so
God! Did he
probably
take the bug?
probably with Fong.
Amazing.
So Fong
He's got the
currently has
lock.
Bobby Joe the bug,
Good.
the potentially killer bug
Yeah,
that
that's
Thank-
Baron
good. That's good.
decided was her
There
son.
is no better place for that bug to be right now than not with us. I cannot wait to see the chaos that is gonna bring.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna have
love
to
this.
remember to ask Matt. Hey,
Good.
so you probably took the bug with you?
Is it fun?
Amazing.
Did
Yeah,
yeah?
It's either that or he's tied to like a water trough or something, like a horse.
yeah, yeah. So we're going to assume I rolled a 15, so we're assuming that it's still secured and relatively safe.
We're gonna hope. I think is the word
We're
you're
gonna
looking.
hope.
Yeah,
We're gonna
We're
hope.
gonna hope.
We're just gonna say that it is with Fong instead of wandering around in
It was
the like farm of everything that's growing, because it was probably also still trying to chew through Fong's
Everything.
shoe and climbing on him when Fong was doing the golden
Kale-
thread thing for Val.
yeah.
Slightly alarmed, and then like forces their face back to neutrality and is like, "Well, I wish him very good luck with that."
Oh yeah.
Well, I suppose Your mother doesn't need any more help in the kitchen, does she? We could set the table. It feels so odd to not be assisting.
She would like that, yes, but just be warned that she's very particular about how things go. So if she tells you to do something, please do it, even if it doesn't make any sense.
Right, of course.
Hmm. A lot of times I try to help out in the kitchen, and after a while, she usually shoos me away, saying that it was just easier for her to do it than to try to teach me. So anyway, I think it's about time for dinner now,
Right.
and then I lead everyone back into the dining area, which is adjacent to the kitchen.
Um, so while you have been making a tour of the home and yards, showing them the absolutely beautiful little farm that you've got and the house, your father has arrived back home. Um, as has Corey and your brother. No sign of Fong. He's somewhere. He's somewhere. Um, but yeah, your father is sitting on his very comfortable chair, and he looks like someone who is hiding the fact that they have been told that they are about to be in trouble and hasn't gotten the talk yet. So he is trying to hide that on his face, but you would recognize it, Varen,
Mm-hmm.
because you've seen it before. Kale, you would probably recognize it. Val, are you trained in social interactions or just deception?
I am trained in pleasant social interactions.
Okay, I wouldn't call this a pleasant look, so you can roll to recognize the expression.
I am trained in seeing through deception, if that helps.
Okay, then yeah, you would just like
Okay.
it's basically a if you have training in anything that would help you recognize this particular mood, it's pretty obvious he is not the most
Gotcha.
deceptive of individuals.
Hmm.
Yeah, he deceives at a 1.
Yeah,
Amazing.
we're not exactly masters of subterfuge out here on the farm.
Really? At least not Daddy.
No,
But
no.
yeah, Segan is sitting in his chair, and he looks not quite contrite because he just knows that he's in trouble, and he's really not sure at this point what it is. Because just like he forgot to tell Mama, he forgot that he forgot to tell Mama. So there is a look of surprise on his face when you come walking through, including with your friends. Because he got in trouble. Mama was busy. He ain't interrupting Mama. So he's just sitting there, and he sees you come through, and then he sees the two people following you, and it's just like this building look of surprise. Varen, hello to your friends too. Hi,
I'm scratching my face with my crab claw.
hi, yes.
Oh, hello, Mr. Leck, I presume?
Oh, you can just call me Segan.
Very nice to meet you.
Welcome to the farm. Welcome to the farm. Uh, you you brought friends home. That's so nice of you. That's you made friends and you brought some friends home. That's so nice. Uh, Saren, did you help? You said you came home for lunch or something. Have you met Varen's new friends? Varen has friends. Saren.
I feel like everyone notices that everyone is emphasizing, oh, Varen has friends now. Like, just everyone should probably make note of that.
And Saren just kind of waves awkwardly at you guys and then turns back to Corey. And Bal, you especially can notice that Saren is checking with Corey that the response would be, yes, friends, and does actually sign it well. And then turns back to you guys, and without needing to check with Corey, signs and says out loud, Uh, yeah, hi again.
Hello. Kale will do some introductions between people because no one seems to be introducing themselves to the father.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little round of introductions. Then,
Oh,
it's a
right.
lovely house you have here.
All right, thanks, Kyle. Yeah, it's nice. It's been in the family for a while. Uh, I think my great granddaddy or great granddaddy, one of them granddaddies, one of my granddaddies. I'm not sure really which one rightly built it. It was before I was born.
Of
Hi,
course, of
Foos.
course.
Welcome. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, it was before I was born. It was one of the granddaddies before I was born. I don't think I met him. I'm pretty sure I didn't
But
meet
you're the
him.
one that manages the crops, the very excellent peppers that we've seen. Varen was kind enough to give us a tour of the fields.
Oh yeah. We do some tending during the day. That cat is determined to eat your sandwich. Um,
He
Burrito,
is right in
wrap,
there.
something. Um, but yeah, yeah, we do some
It's
of
a
our
struggle
tending.
every day.
Yeah, cats. We do some of our own tendon, but I also work with another one of the farms too. They have crops on a different rotation and stuff. That's why weren't here to like say hello when you guys came. You you weren't here yesterday, right? Okay. Yeah. So it's not nice to meet you. Um, yeah, we make some of the finest peppers. We grow some of the finest peppers here. We do. Uh,
The
yeah.
plants certainly seem very healthy and vibrant. I was very
Oh,
impressed.
oh yeah, yeah. We always been having them good, healthy and vibrant peppers and stuff.
I did notice that some of the ones growing at the edges of the field, though, don't seem quite as healthy. I imagine this is a new planting.
Yeah, Saren, did you were you telling me something about that? And Kale and Varen especially would notice Mama looking up from getting yes, the food drama with the kitty cat. That Mama would look up from like getting everything onto plates and platters to like look at him like another thing you didn't tell me. Uh, and Saren goes, yeah, Daddy. I told you about it 2 weeks ago, I think. He's like, oh yeah, all right, yeah. We make such good stuff. We decided to just kind of plant more of it this year. Put more of them plugs out and stuff instead of just depending on the overwintering. And I guess we didn't do a very good job in some spots. Might be some like big rocks underground or something that has a tendency to
Mm.
stop the roots from growing.
No, I don't think that's quite it. I think there is a protection on your farm, a blessing from nature, but that it wanes past a
Okay.
certain boundary, and I wouldn't
Okay.
plant near the edges, just to keep things safe.
All right. Well, you definitely look like you know what you're talking about when it comes to plants and stuff. I mean, like you got some growing from your head. So,
Yes, yes.
um, all right. Well, that's mighty fine of you to give me such suggestions and stuff. Uh, Saren, when we off with the Michelsons next? Saren is fully not paying attention to him now because the food is starting to come. Uh, what
Oh,
what
I'm
what
sorry.
daddy?
Uh,
Oh yeah. Tomorrow. Then he just goes back to like very carefully like making sure that all the plates are out and is paying very close attention to the fact that the food is coming. Um, right. Tomorrow we'll go out and we'll look at them tomorrow and such. Uh, you're welcome to join us, I guess, if you like plants that much. I mean, they're very fine peppers.
They are
But
very fine,
yeah,
and they seem very happy here.
yeah, all the peppers we have in our kitchen are from our own farm. Proud of that fact.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm very eager to try them.
yes, yeah. Are is that cannibalism for you?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I'm not actually a plant. I'm just
okay.
sort of plant
Val is
adjacent.
basically nodding at that question, just going.
Okay.
I will nudge
Well,
Ball.
And you just see
Whatever,
Baron
whatever,
shrugging, just being like, I don't know.
whatever works for you, son. Okay. Well then, uh, so okay. Um, yeah, I'll go out and look at them tomorrow. Honey.
It's all right.
Oh, you, the food. I can help carry things. Sit your ass down right now. And he just, yes, ma'am, and goes and sits at the table. So, please take a seat. Everyone looks like they've washed up. Good job. Did you show them around the house like you should?
I did, Daddy. Yeah.
That
Showed him
was your
around
mom.
the farm.
Yeah, that was your
Oh,
mama.
okay.
And who is your daddy
Mama.
is sitting very quietly at the table because he was told
Yeah, I
to
did.
sit his ass down.
He's been told off.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Mama, I did. I gave him the tour.
I'm so
Apologize for the mess of things.
I'm so sorry about it being so messy. I mean, like things not in the proper place. It's
Oh,
just not
not at
right.
all.
It's not good for guests. I mean, we try to keep
No,
things.
no.
I try to keep things nice and tidy around here, and
Everything was
we.
absolutely exquisite. I'm particularly fond of your living room. The conversation area looks exceedingly comfortable.
Oh yes, we wove all that fabric ourselves.
You wove it
It
yourselves. Oh, it's exquisite.
yeah. My mama and daddy are from a weaver family, so
Ah,
I'm just a little practiced in it. It's not nothing in it that's too big of a deal. It's why Marie's been
fascinating.
learning from me over on the loom. But here we have a good spread of food. Don't you forget to fill your plate. Make sure that you eat up. If you uh, do eat, I'm still not so sure on everything. Where's your other friend that he just disappeared? The tall one that looks different.
I pointed at Corey. This one.
Corey, shark tooth smile. No, no, dear. The other quiet one with the big flowy robes and stuff.
Oh, Fong.
I
Yeah,
know.
Fong is she looks around. Where's Fong?
Thank you, Raiders.
Hey, Raiders.
Hey!
So just a moment. Thank you very much, Raiders. Welcome to Alter Deck Archives. Hope you had a good time. I believe that I saw you open up magic card packs. Hope you got some good ones there. That looked really fun. So we are playing a cipher system based game. It's called Empyrean Wilds. Hope you had some fun in yours. Welcome in. We're going to jump back into play, but if you need to get up, stretch, get a drink, or if you need to raid and run, totally understand. Just please take care of yourself.
Or if you need to chase a cat away from your food, look at
Or
Milo.
if you
So
need to,
good.
yeah, Milo is just determined
That's a
to eat
good
that
kid.
food. He's
He
just
he
like
is he is yep.
he is just
He,
kitty. He's
sure. Yeah,
kittying.
he's kitty. He's brained. Here he goes. Okay.
Yes,
Every time he pops up, it's delightful.
yes. But
It
yeah,
really is.
so Mama Varen, or Varen's mama, which is Karen, because we've got Mama Karen, Daddy Segan, Brother Saren, and then daughter Varen. So
Karen, Varen, and Saren. And also
Mhm.
Segan. And Segan's here too.
Yep.
Yeah, and also Daddy.
And also
Yeah.
Daddy. So Mom asked where Fong was, and I believe when we got raided, you were also going. Yeah, where is he?
Yeah, where is Fong? He went out with you, Saren. Where?
Yes.
He didn't come with me. You sent Corey with me. I don't. I didn't see your other friend come by or anything.
Well, where's did you send Fong off away somewhere?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, no. I think he just went off on his own.
He does that sometimes, and I look over to Mom Ned's like, don't he'll be back at some point, I think.
All right. Well, I hope he eats something while he's out there. It is dinner time. Getting starting to get dark. Well, not really starting to get dark. It's still early enough, but I don't want him to go to bed without any food. So we'll make sure we'll set up aside. Maybe put up a plate for him. Put it in our little chill box and such. And yeah, so he knows to be careful, right? Yeah, he knows to be careful. It's nothing to worry about. So everybody will go around, pass around the platters and everything. We can get started. Since your friend's not going to be
Oh, yes.
joining us, maybe he
Yeah,
isn't going to be joining us.
Fong takes care of himself. I'm not worried.
All right. Well, if he's just not going to be joining us, then I guess that's understandable. Did he just not? Oh, yeah, I guess he just didn't know when dinner was. We didn't tell. So you should tell him next time.
Yes,
Oh,
Mama.
thank you
That
so
was my
much
fault.
for this wonderful spread. It all looks very delicious.
I'm
And it was
already
most
eating.
gracious of you to take care of us as guests when we drop in so unexpectedly.
Well, aren't you charming?
Thank you. I used to run a small establishment myself, so I have a lot of experience with food and generally making it a pleasant experience.
All right. Well, that's so nice. That's so fine of you. Would you mind telling us about this establishment that you had? Like, why aren't you there anymore?
Oh, of course, of course.
And like,
And Kale will
much.
launch into a big story about the tea house and how it was to run it, and tell little stories about the regulars while loading up their plate and just trying to be, really good, a good guest.
Yeah. Much like Bal, Saren has also served himself and is just wolfing down food at a very impressive rate. Um,
Oh, yeah.
Segan, the dad, did wait until Mama served herself and is just like staring and waiting for her to take the first bite before he also eats.
Of course.
Yeah.
But when she does, because you start in on your story of like the shop that you had and everything, he does eventually start eating like he is starving and has not eaten in a while.
Yeah.
So, question, because I know your history.
Oh, yes.
How much do you tell Mama Lek?
I think Kale is not lying, but they are leaving out significant portions of this story. They're going to talk about, Icenbridge being this big, wonderful city, and that, there was a lot of rich areas and there was poorer areas, and they were in the middle where there was a lot of, dock workers and such, and that's who they catered to. They don't mention anything about the fact that they grew up in a magical cave
Okay.
or that their tea shop was destroyed because a forest grew up suddenly overnight.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was kind of angling for.
Yeah.
What do you use as the excuse as to why you are no longer tending your shop? Because she does ask a couple of pointed questions because she knows how difficult it is to get your own place, essentially.
Oh, yeah. Um, well, there was a lot of changes within the city with the return of magic so recently. And
Yeah.
I have a very dedicated group of caretakers looking after the place for me. But I
Uh,
felt cold elsewhere.
okay, so well, yeah. You guys are talking about Collins and all that stuff. So that's nice of you guys to all be called together out into the wild doing your things. How do you like that food, by the way? I've got plenty more in the kitchen if you guys need anything. Farron?
Mama, it's all delicious as always, and I'm sure that we will eat our fill and all of that.
So you have been eating.
I have.
Have you been eating enough? You know, I'm
We've
just
got,
worried about you.
we've got a chef under chef. He cook all time. So good.
Yeah, actually, that was the fun story. That's actually how I found my employer. That I smelled the blueberry muffins that they were baking up on the docks, and I just followed the scent, and I found the crew while we were on the docks, and
Blueberry.
got my employment the next day.
You make blueberry muffins on your ship?
We do, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's unusual. I think I haven't rightly sailed before, but yeah, blueberry muffins. That's interesting. I think I think one of them farms over. What was it, honey? It wasn't. I can't remember their name. There's this one family over on the complete opposite side of town that has like an entire section of their farm dedicated to blueberries. You should pick some up while you're in town. What was
Oh,
their
we will.
name?
I definitely will.
I haven't spoken. Oh, I haven't
Are
spoken to
are
them in about 3 years, I think.
you're talking
Are they
about
still
the
there?
Jeters down? The Jeters.
The Jeters. Oh, probably. Might be the Jeters. I know the Jeters do berries. Are they the ones that have that big old blueberry patch? They might be.
Maybe.
They might be. There's this family in town. You would love them. They grow plenty of berries. Lots of export for them. Like big old plantation they got with an entire area just filled with blueberries. Some honeyberry, things like that. Really good soil around here for that. I haven't spoken to them in a good couple of years. It's been a while. Might have been the cheaters. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're still out there. You should check them out. Check them out when you're in town. Yeah. So how long are you staying? You gonna be staying a while? We can just invite them over for dinner maybe.
I looked towards the others. I was like, well, we have some things that we do have to be going to, but we can stay for a little bit if it's at least for a day or two.
Well, you said that you worked on exports and transporting things, Miss Captain, ma'am.
Right, we did, yeah.
Well, there's plenty of things that we're not quite at harvest. This is not exactly the best time to be picking up, so you should probably stay for a while before if you're gonna be heading out with any harvests and everything to transport out. I'm sure that plenty of us would love to work with friends of the family here instead of just strangers from out in Polyarna City.
Um, well, unfortunately, this is quite some ways away from the ports that I typically walk out of.
Well,
Um,
yeah, we're pretty inland, but there is
we,
there is that river there if you needing to take a trip down that way.
I'm sure we could talk something out, but right now we're not here on trading business, unfortunately. This is more of a
It's more of that adventuring nonsense, isn't it?
mm, I don't. If it helps, it's not willing.
So you are bringing my daughter unwilling on an adventure.
You just see
Well,
Baron just goes.
he's willing.
So my daughter is bringing you unwilling on an adventure.
No.
How exactly is it that this is an unwilling adventure that you are bringing my daughter on? These things that, as I said before, belong in storybooks.
You just see Baron just kind of start shrinking a little bit in her chair.
You see,
happening.
I have been hearing a song in my head since I was a little boy, and
Sorry, this
that
is me
song,
laughing, not her.
yeah, I know, that song turns out to be the calling of the deity of change for Adoha, and so I'm traveling to follow her. What's the word? Commands.
You're following a god's command,
Deity,
deity's
yes.
command.
Right.
You are unwillingly following a deity's command and
Like I reckon
wandering around waiting for her
unwillingly
to sing
is
to
not
you.
quite the correct word. It's more so that if I had thought, like, you know how sometimes you just got like when you're a parent, you got to do stuff that you might not want to do, like I don't know, like changing a diaper or something. This is the changing a diaper being Prado has chosen. So
So you're changing your deity's diaper.
frankly, essentially, yeah. There's a sort of barrier that we need to help, and on the other side, there's a lot of shit. But if we don't do things to the barrier, then that shit is going to spew all over the place. It's quite nasty, really.
A barrier for shit. And
Mm-hmm.
what exactly do you intend to do about this barrier of shit?
Well, that's a good question. I think it has to do with some ancient artifacts that we've discovered over our journey. Which is why we've been traveling. We've been sort of looking for them, and really just kind of following the path
You have
of
no
the
idea
song.
where you're going, do you?
No, we do actually. We're going. What is it? Northeast, northeast, on the other side of the mountains.
A little
East.
south after that.
We're going to the forest of the dead. Yes.
Baron, go to your room.
But Mama,
Baron, go
like
to your room.
everything. Yes, Mama. And you see her shrink back and you just quietly get up and leave.
Saren, why don't you go outside too? And she sends her son out.
Baron, you are probably old enough. You don't need to leave if you don't wish.
Young person, I am going to have a private conversation with you and your boss. And neither of my children need to be here for that. So you can mind your tongue while you are in my house.
I turn to Kim. Look, don't fight her on this. It's easier this way. As I walk out.
I'm willing to listen to what you have to say, and I am very aware that I am a guest on your house.
Yeah, but not for much longer. I would like to have you both leave. You can leave Varen here with me. We will take good care of her, but that is my daughter, and you are not taking her into some cursed forest place. You are going over the mountains. You intend to go over the mountains with my daughter with you. This is not happening. God's willing, I will not have to do anything to you, but I will to protect my daughter. You leave her here, and you leave her alone.
Tunnel. Maybe we would go through the mountains, not just over them. We could also potentially go around them. Not quite sure yet. We haven't gone to the mountains yet.
You do not need to be flip with me. I'm being so serious with you. That is my daughter,
Madam,
and you are not putting her in danger like that.
Something that I was speaking to your husband about, but I have not had a chance to speak with you about. You and all the people of this village make your trade off of the soil and the land, correct? This is an agricultural area.
Yes, I do not see how that has anything to do with you taking my daughter to her death.
Just a moment. Have you or your neighbors ever seen areas where crops go in strangely, or areas where the nature spirits' shrines have been desecrated or otherwise become inert?
We've seen plenty of things around this town, I will admit that. Our farm has been doing fine. Some of the others have been doing fine, but
It's only some of them, though.
you can't go around blaming the works of a couple of ruffians on some grand adventure that a deity sang into your head, where you want to go off to a forest of death with my daughter. Just because some random thugs got it into their head to destroy some things around this town does not mean that it is any business of my daughter's.
Someone has been destroying these shrines, then.
Well, I'm sure that it has been them. I don't go out with them and watch them do their thing, but it is pretty obvious.
No one has seen anyone destroying these shrines, but they do turn up destroyed. Do I have that correct?
You have enough correct. You also are missing a variety of pieces. Because I know the connection you're trying to make. I am not an idiot, no matter what I might sound like. I might be a homebody. I might be here all day. I understand that. And I don't get to go out on these mighty adventures with you guys. And the dad is just sitting there nodding along. I might not be able to go out on these mighty adventures with you, or even go out exploring like Varen did when she was a little baby. But we've seen enough of the aftermath to know who it was. And yeah, maybe that might mean that it's not as safe here, but it is definitely safer than you trying to take her to her death. We can protect her here. I cannot do anything if you take her across those mountains into a cursed land.
Despite Baal being ostensibly Varen's employer, Varen is the one who's been called to a lot of this on her own.
Well, then she can certainly shut off her ears like she did when she was a child, trying to go off on her own adventures, because that is not happening now.
Madam, we've come here looking for more information about this series of odd occurrences that have been happening across this countryside, and occurrences which are, as of now, spreading and growing more numerous. What do you think happens if the dam that is holding back the tide of darkness from this forest were to fall? All of the people of this area are right in the path of it. And I believe it's the love that Varen has in her heart for this land and for all the people who live here that has led her to want to join us on this journey. She wants to protect you, and I know that your wish to stop her from doing so is because you wish to protect her in return. But I think there is a power in Varen that you have not factored for, and I think it's always been there, and you know that.
Please.
And I look very intently into her eyes.
Please make a social interaction roll to attempt to persuade her. Essentially.
I'm going to put some effort on this.
Yes.
Full disclosure, Varen is not in her room. She's just on the other side of the wall, eavesdropping in on this whole conversation.
Yep.
19.
Hell yes.
I got my laser eyes staring right at her.
Fucking lucky roll.
It's a real good roll. Mark off that effort.
Varen does have a lot of love in her heart. She is a very special little girl. And I understand that there may be risks out there that might call for how special she is. And maybe she's needed. Maybe she's been called. but I can't abide by letting her go with you. So maybe I'm not kicking you out right now, but there'll be no more talk of that in this house. And when you go, I want you to go without her. We'll do what we gotta here, and she can do what she has to from here. But even knowing that, especially with her still willing to listen to me over that damn whatever calling, whatever deity song you got. If she'll listen to me to stay, I can't let her go with you. So you're welcome to eat up. But there will be no more talk going into some cursed forest. It's bad enough you came in here looking something like a forest grew you. No offense.
Madam, I assure you this is the least offensive form I could have taken for your sensibilities.
Funnily enough, that applied for the both of us.
It does, actually.
Some sort of demon claw thing on your arm. I'm trying to be nice. Hilda, bless us, I am trying to be nice. And I appreciate the effort that you want to go to for whatever good you think you're going to be doing. And I appreciate there's probably a need for it. But if she's listening to me, she's staying here.
Well, Varen? Glance sideways where like I could sense Varen watching.
Yeah, Varen peeks her head around the door frame.
I told you to go to your room, girl.
Mama, this is bigger than all of us. What we're talking about. I step into the room fully at this point.
I can't let you go, girl. You're my daughter.
You can't keep me here forever, Mama. If anything, I'm the danger here.
No, you're not. You might be scared sometimes, but all of us can be scary sometimes.
You don't understand, Mama. And you see her tattoos come out, hands black, eyes transformed green. Mama, you're not prepared for what I'm about to show you. She reaches out, touches her mom,
Oh no.
and siphons some of her power.
Oh no.
Please make a roll.
That was an 8.
So
Uh-oh.
she flinches a little bit as you reach forward with whatever power this is. And as you make contact, you can see the energy and almost youth drain from her for just a second. She looks older and tired. And this is probably the oldest and most tired you have ever seen your mom looking. She sways on her feet. How much do you drain? I believe you drain 2?
Just a little bit. Let me see how much I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
My ability does 3 points of damage.
Yeah,
I didn't realize
you
it was that
you do 3
powerful.
points. So luckily she does have more than 3 points. Most NPCs do.
Okay. I forgot it was that powerful.
But yeah, so she stumbles and like falls to her knee, which like pulls her out of your grip. And even your daddy, like in alarm, stands quickly from the table. Varen, what are you doing to your mama? You know better. But she waves him off. will get you gloves, darling. Please, please don't. She struggles a little bit. Please don't leave, girl. I just, please don't leave with them. How do you respond?
I just look at her and tears are flowing from her eyes. It's like, Mama, I'm too dangerous to be here. I need to learn how to control this. And I think whatever barriers out there, whatever's out there, it calls to me, and I think I have to go to it.
So you are, both as the player and as the character, visibly distraught.
Yes.
And I believe we have established something about how the shadows react when you are visibly distraught. So I am going to offer an intrusion.
Oh no.
Because as you might remember, though I do believe since you siphoned power, doesn't that also add a couple of points?
Yes.
So
yes,
sure
my
you
might
added
and
those
speed.
because you were very, very low previously.
Yeah, I had 2 of each.
Yeah, you were very, very low.
That's right, you got drained.
I got drained.
Yeah.
So you're getting another intrusion. Do you accept the intrusion will be a response from the shadows, essentially?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, as your emotions and everything, especially after what you witnessed outside, because part of your previous intrusion when you were out at the farm, like by the peppers and everything, was that it dragged you into the vision with Fong and Bao. And it left you very, very drained. The voice in your head grows louder. It's no danger. Come to me. Grow. Grow with me. Grow with me. And you're still talking to your mama, so it's easy enough to push that to the side. Because it's only recently that the impulses have sounded like an actual voice. So as alarming as it is on occasion, you're able to kind of push it to the side because you're having that moment with your mom. But the shadows do grow and expand. And the void expands from you and into your shadow, encompassing the room. Bal and Kale, you can see nothing. You can hear nothing. And at the center of it, glowing with purple light, is just you and your now terrified mother, surrounded by darkness. You do not know how you did it. You do not know if you did it. But the voice called to you, and instead of you answering, the shadows answered.
Mama, this is bigger than we can control. I have to go to it. I have to grow with it.
I don't know what this is doing to you, Varen, but it's not a good thing. You don't have to go. You can be safe here with us. Please don't do this to yourself.
Not if I'm going to hurt the land. Not if I'm going to hurt you.
Oh, Varen. Please.
If I can learn to control it, I can protect all of y'all.
You're my daughter. I'm meant to protect you.
Isn't that the cycle of things, Mama? Isn't it my responsibility once I get older to take care of you and Daddy and Saren?
You're not old enough for that yet, girl.
It's not my choice.
As they are having this, Val and Kale, how do you react to the fact that you have been swallowed in darkness? And this is the first time since the willow grew that you have not been able to see in the dark, Kale.
Yeah. If I was sitting beside Ball, I would have tried to reach for her hand and just hold on to it.
Please make a coordination check.
All
Hindered
right.
by 3.
Yeah. Speed or might?
Speed, because it's a reflexes thing.
I'm gonna put some effort onto that. Nope. Nothing. I'm all alone.
Okay. So you reach out, and it's basically your sense of direction is off, so you bang against the table, but you can't quite gauge how far away Bal is supposed to be. Bal, what are you doing? Are you muted?
Wow, I'm muted. Wow. I'm going to. Oh man, I'm going to activate my bubble of protection. For my blessing of the gods.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I remembered what I did last time. I took the water thing. I remember now. Okay.
Right. Yeah, you took the water thing.
I remember. Sorry.
Between sessions, they did reach a milestone, so they were able to take another advancement, and we were trying to remember.
I didn't write it down on my character sheet.
Yeah, what it was. Okay.
But I do remember. Yeah. So I am going to. I'm actually gonna activate my bubble of protection, which gives everybody within an immediate radius all defense rolls up piece.
Okay. I would like you and Varen to make opposed intellect checks, please.
I have a free level of effort into this, and I'm going to put an additional level of effort into this.
Is this just a straight intellect, or is this intellect defense?
It is straight intellect because your powers are clashing at the moment.
Okay.
I will power fight you.
Okay, well, you probably
Hell
won
yeah.
before.
19.
Okay, yeah, you won.
Yeah. So as she is saying this to you, and she is begging you not to go, and you're saying that you have to, not far away, because pretty much everyone is in 10 feet of you at the table.
We're all around the table.
Yeah, you're all around the table. There's this soft bluish glow that begins within the shadows that pushes out like a growing orb from within Bal. And so you actually have a full visual for the first time, Bal, of this happening. You feel the activation and it spreads from you, and it goes from darkness in front of your eyes to this kind of faint blue sparkle, and you can see the table, and then you can see Kale, and then you can see all of you in this glowing dome surrounded by shadow. And you can all see each other. Saren is hyperventilating and clinging to the table.
Yeah.
because he had been on the other side of the table from them when all of this happened. But Varen, you are now in a glowing dome with your mother kneeling before you in tears, begging you not to go.
This thing within me is not necessarily bad or evil. It just is. And I intend to find out what it does. I can do more good out there than I can do here. Because if I stay here, I'm just going to hurt everybody. I'm going to hurt everything. I can't control it while I'm here. And if I can control it, I can be this thing that it wants me to be. I know I can do good. I know I can do it. Just because it's dark doesn't mean it's evil. Why don't you believe me, Mama?
I just don't want to lose you.
Are we hearing all this?
You can hear it now.
I would like to activate my demeanor of command as I hear the mom say this. This is not meant to be an intimidating use of it. I don't have a better way to say this. I am trying to Jesus it. like draw the mom's attention to me with the power of Paradoha, as in presenting myself fully as a chosen of a deity, if
The
that makes
power of
sense.
Paradoha compels you.
Yes. And with her power supporting all that I'm saying, I would like to say, your daughter, while on this path, will carry the blessing and guardianship of a being more powerful than any you have ever met before. I give you my word as the chosen of Paradoha that I would die long before your daughter will.
If I can't stop you from going, you just gotta promise to come back.
I promise, Mama. Because I do love it here. And if I can control it, I can protect you from whatever it is, whatever ruffians, whatever dangers are out there. I know I can do it.
You stop worrying about protecting this girl. Just come back.
I promise.
Can you stop with the shadows thing? I think your daddy might have a heart attack.
As Varen starts to calm down, the shadows recede back into her usual tattoo pattern.
Shadows still lick at the edge of your bubble of protection. And it's just enough to make you kind of afraid that you're not able to pull them all back. And then they seem to fade. Varen. Help your mama up. I'm gonna get a drink. Try not to do that. I don't know what's going on, but you try not to do that. Just help your mama up onto a seat. Can you help your mama onto a seat? Is touching okay? I can get you a glove.
Yeah, no, no, it should be fine now. It should be fine.
Okay, don't do that again, girl. Uh, I'm getting us a drink. Does anyone else want a drink? I want a drink.
I'll take a drink.
Perhaps a round would be wisest
I,
on
I think
everyone's nerves.
I think all of us deserve a little bit of a drink.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna get us a drink. And he gets up and just kind of stumbles to the kitchen.
I'm gonna heal Baron's mom.
Yeah.
With still keeping the bubble up because just to be safe. I also, so I'm just gonna. This ability is a difficulty 2 intellect task. So as long as I roll a 6 or higher, I get to heal her. That was a 2. uh
Sounds right.
oh wait, hold on. Oh no, never mind. I can make this a 0 roll, can't I? Yeah. I should be able to make this a 0 roll because I have a free level of effort
Okay.
and I got points. My bad.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay. So you heal Mama Karen up.
For 1d6,
Okay.
that was a 6, so
Back to full.
she's back to full.
Okay. Baron, you know I'm just worried about you, girl. I don't want you to go.
I know, Mama. When was the last time that you made the wicker offering?
I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago? Back at the summer festival?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to, just make sure that that's maintained.
Okay. Does that help? I mean, I've never known really if it helped. It's just seemed like it was always something. It's what you do, but
Hurt.
The
At least you'd
spirit
have.
of the here is very strong, and I think it's because of your care.
I mean,
It wouldn't hurt. I mean, at least you would have the protection
yeah,
of yeah.
okay.
Our heart is God. At least while I'm back, while I'm gone.
If it'll help you, dear, just I've just never been sure if it really did anything, and since apparently the deity's saying to you folk, I guess it's a good as time as any to ask. You just take care of my baby.
We intend to.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing will harm any of my companions without coming through me first.
She looks you up and down. That's not exactly encouraging, but I'm glad to know
I have
she's taken
hidden
care of by her
strengths.
friends. Saren comes back with a bottle of what you assume to be is a homemade wine. Pours you guys each a healthy cupful. Corey, who was quiet and hadn't finished his water, Saren is, I'm getting their names confused because they're all the same.
Karen, Saren, Varen,
Yeah, but
Daddy.
I,
and
yeah.
Daddy.
I'll just
Daddy.
call him Daddy and Mama and Daddy. Yeah.
Daddy does not notice that he didn't finish his water, so he just pours it directly on top of the water and goes and sits down with the bottle. All right, well, my chest hurts a little, but I don't think it was bad.
You should start feeling better soon.
I think it might have been like the labor breathing that I had. The mama's gonna be fine, right? Okay, yeah, mama's gonna be fine. Just takes a healthy swig.
Hmm.
Scary as the first time we saw the shadows on your body, girl. Oof. So you're sure you got to go with him? And this is your daddy this time.
Hmm. I'm as sure as rain in the spring.
Okay. Well, I'll be sending your brother along with you. Just make sure you're safe. Yeah.
No, I think it's best if if Saren stays here. He can, help around, and he's got his girlfriend.
Well, I know he does, but
Yeah.
family's family, and looks like you've only got one strapping young man to help you. All of you are kind of. If one of you got knocked out, would any of you even be able to carry? I mean, like, your friend here looks like he might be strong enough to carry one of you, but.
Sir, might I? And Kale will stand up and come around to the table and make a motion like they're just going to pick him up.
Yeah, and he looks down at you because remember, Kale is
Yes.
tiny.
Kale is very small.
Oh,
And
are
I
you
just
looking
shake
for a
my head.
hug?
I just thought I might do a small demonstration, if you don't mind me lifting you.
You're gonna lift me?
Daddy, what have I said about?
They look like they're the size of my leg, Varen. Like one of my, not both of my legs. They look like, no offense, you are very leafy and nice and all, but
Kale has like
you
a very
look like
pleasant
you're
smile
about
on their face,
the
but their
size of
tail
my
is
leg.
switching like a cat's.
Yeah. Please don't hurt yourself.
I'm just gonna heft him up. I'm gonna bridle carry this man.
Give me a
Very
mic
large
check.
man.
Give me a
Yeah,
mic
I'm
check
spending
for
I'm
lifting.
spending so much effort on this.
Of
Just so
course
you know,
are.
you still have the free daily level of effort from me as well.
Oh, I'm using that. I'm putting like three levels to knock this down.
Okay.
And I rolled an 18.
Nice.
You
Oh,
would have
yeah.
been fine either way.
I'm sure.
Um,
There we go. Put my
So,
effort
yeah,
out,
so-
and I used that asset.
he
I just
drops the bottle as you lift him up, and then he screams like a little girl as you like heft him into the air, and his bulk hides you from everyone else
Just
in
it's
terms
just Kale's
of the
feet.
size comparison. It's just
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
little skinny Kale legs and then big burly farmer man just screaming like a little girl. And it's difficult partially because he starts wiggling and kicking in panic as you, the person that is legitimately half his size, picks him up into the air.
Yeah.
You don't drop him because you rolled an 18, but
No.
yeah.
I give him a little like almost like a push up, just to say that like I can hold you no problem, and then I'll pop him back on his feet on the ground.
See, Dad, what I told you about appearances not being what they are, not always the judge.
Set me down, set me down, set me down, set me down. Oh, my chest hurts
Pop him
again.
down.
Set me down. I'm fine. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, you can carry them if they get hurt. Okay.
Are you all right? Do you need someone to look at your
I
Your
just,
heart?
I just have some breathing problems sometimes. Okay.
I know some particularly good
Oh, I
teas
thought
for
my-
clearing up the
I thought my stomach was
respiratory
gonna like
passages.
drop right down through my bum. Okay, I'm fine. Whew. Okay,
Pardon
you
for the manhandling. And I'll go sit back down.
manhandling because I'm a man. That's Oh, okay, that's funny.
Just,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, just in case. When he dropped the bottle of wine, I caught it. I just handed over to him.
Yup.
Did you catch it with
Here
the
you go.
claw? And just went, "Clip."
Here you go.
The-
Just so you know, this is not my usual form. Usually it's a tentacle, really. I can change my form.
How?
Well, that is just the kind of power that I get from my calling. I can show you. It'll take a second.
Um, maybe not tonight. It's been a night. Um,
Sure. Oh, tell you what.
I'll,
How about this? Why don't you pick a sea creature, and tomorrow this crab band is going to be in that animal's form. How's that?
I don't know if I know any sea creatures.
Right. Just not from the ocean. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Well. Well, this is awkward now. I'm going to go sit back down.
Yeah. All right. So you've got some strong friends and whatnot. You sure you don't want me to send your brother on with you? I mean, like, it'll be someone that he can. He's a strong boy. He's a good.
Oh.
He's a good man.
Yep.
He's a good man. He can take care of you
Wait.
guys and
Kale's strong. Core strong.
yeah. Well, if he
Strong
follows,
wherever he
it's
is.
helpful. Which ones? Did I meet? Did I
Oh.
meet Fong?
No, Fong is well, he's our other companion, and I lean down. He's the most normal of all of us. So nothing too scary with that.
Oh, I don't. At this point, I just kind of. I don't know. I see weird stuff all over at this point. I'm just kind of expecting things to be. I mean, who knows what I'm gonna wake up with tomorrow? If someone's gonna wake up with something, it's a weird thing sometimes. But
Daddy is are there others?
in town, yeah,
Who
Yeah.
else has been?
well, and he's thinking, and you're used to this. He's a little slow on the uptake sometimes. Well, I've seen some folks with like strange colored hair recently, and one of them thugs looks like he grew scales, and Capsy, what's his name? Jorge Capsy, I think it was one of the Capsies. He don't have no legs anymore. Yeah, I think that's the weirdest one.
I think that's just a disability.
Oh no, he's got like this big old thing, like snakes have, but like not. He's not a snake. He didn't turn into a snake. It's just he don't got no legs anymore. Just like this big old like long tendrily looking thing.
Right.
I would very much like to meet these people. Do you think that would be possible tomorrow?
Oh, his daddy panicked. I think he's working up with the goats now, because his daddy panicked, and yeah, that was a time in town. Yeah.
Daddy, gonna need to have you go back for just a second. What when you said thugs been showing up? What did you mean by that?
Oh, you know, the normal roughs in town, same ones we've had always and whatnot. And one of them seems to have grown scales. It's weird as you ever seen, but
No,
you know, we see that
no
kind of
one,
thing.
no one unfamiliar is what I'm.
Oh, you know, just and uh, as he's about to say something, a dinner roll plops him in the face. Oh, nothing for you to worry about, dear. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Where do these thugs congregate?
I'm guessing where they live or congregate. That is that meet. Um, I don't know if they have a
Yes.
meeting house. I ain't never been.
Do you know them, Varen? I'd be curious to meet the scaled one.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of troublemakers that always around here. They normally don't do much of. It's not like they go around like murdering stuff. Mostly just just petty vandalism. Occasionally
Ah,
steal stuff, but
Well, I guess if you're gonna be going, and this is your mom. Uh, I guess if you're gonna be going out into the world, I guess it's time we told you about it. Those ain't those ain't just those ain't just little vandals, honey. Uh, there's an organization that founded itself here. Doesn't really get along with the Polyurna city-state government and whatnot. Um, one of them just kind of, I guess, organized him or whatever. I don't know. About when you was 9 or 10, they generally leave us alone. They just kind of live and work out of here some, but they've been getting a little bit more active lately, and they can definitely be rough. So you should probably take them a little bit more seriously if you're going to be out and about uh, and everything. And it's probably safer from them here than it is out in the world and everything. Uh,
Mama, were these people that were knocking on the doors that you mentioned earlier?
they like to make themselves all tough and want to be in control of the town and everything, but they are not they're not big enough and organized enough to take us all over. So, yeah, sometimes we have a little bit of trouble with them, but generally speaking, they've left us alone. Just sometimes stubborn. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Have they been doing it more frequently?
Mm. Last time was just after the summer festival.
I look over at Kale and Ball. I think tomorrow we should probably go pay some of these people a visit.
Oh, you shouldn't be bothered by them. It's we can take care of ourselves. That's what we will do. It's what we've been doing.
But they've been bothering some of the other farms around here.
Probably a little. I mean, generally speaking, they just want money for protecting and such.
Ah,
But
that's what I was going to
Mm,
ask.
Sounds about right.
yeah,
Yes.
not
They don't deal
art.
in products, do they?
well, yeah, that's what they do.
Right.
Hmm.
Generally speaking, it's not something that you've been exposed to, Varen, because it's mostly like outside of the town that they do, and they just kind of live here, but they're just getting a little big for their britches, and something about making allies out in a different area of the country or something. And so they're trying to, establish themselves here or something. More than they already have been. I don't know. They've been living here their entire lives. And they occasionally just kind of go out and do their thing. But
Do they
they've left
have
us
a
well enough
name
alone
for their
generally.
organization?
I don't know. I ain't never asked. Louie and I didn't really get along when we was children, so generally speaking, I didn't follow up on what he was doing per se. But yeah, he's the one that seems to have taken control of everything. But yeah, it's they're just a little big for them britches, and they do not have enough people to worry too many of us. And even if they have made friends in some other area of the country or other country, I'm not really sure, some sort of fancy folk, we're far enough in to where we'll hear about it before them come up here.
Question. What do these, you said they were making friends with people from out of the country?
Something having to do with a lotus. I don't even really know what a lotus is. We don't have them here.
Out of character. This is something we've heard about, right? This is from what is it called?
Islanders?
The other place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was on some of the documents that Fong and you guys grabbed off of the thugs that were trying to grab him in that other town.
Right.
Right.
I'm gonna give Kale a pointed look.
Kale just gives a very subtle nod, like, yeah, I'm on the same page.
Let's see.
Fong hadn't been back yet, has he?
No.
Hmm.
Hmm.
If we don't come back by tomorrow morning, perhaps we should be paying a visit around town regardless.
Yes.
I believe so.
And what did you say was the name of the young lad with the snake tail?
Oh, Capsis. He's the son of the Capsis family.
Right.
Jorge, yeah. I think I remember
Look over
him.
at Varen to sort of like, do you know where the land is? Do you know where they live?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's one
Yeah,
of the other
but
farmers.
would Varen recognize the name Louie when her mom said it?
No.
Okay.
Well, actually, go ahead and make a roll for it. Just in case you might have heard her talking about it.
No, she did not. She does not recognize it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Val, you can also make a roll.
Oh shit.
Intellect
Okay.
based.
I'm gonna I have a free level of effort for this.
Okay.
17.
17. Louis is a common nickname for people with the name Luis, such as
Right.
Luis Figu, who Fong sent that beer to. That you know is like the big guy in terms of the black market over here.
Right. Okay.
Perhaps we will be staying here a couple of days. If
How
that's okay
are
with
you
two.
feeling, Varen? I know that you had a bit of a moment earlier.
I'm fine now. Yeah, I'm fine now.
Good, good.
As long as I stay focused on what we need to do, it should be fine. But it sounds like we have some people we need to talk to tomorrow.
And I think that's a great spot for us to take a break because we're a little over. We're overdue
Excellent.
on that break. So yes, if you are in the audience, don't forget to stretch, get some water, do your thing. We will be back in a couple of minutes with the return and what next steps we may be taking. So, see you soon.
Bye.
And welcome back. Hope that everybody stretched their legs, got a drink, did whatever they needed to do. We chatted a little bit behind the scenes to figure out what they wanted to do next. And make use of or not make use of, but distribute the experience that intrusions generate. Because when I do an intrusion on the players, they get experience points that they can use for other things. Unless they rolled a nat 1. I get those intrusions for free. So we are back. As dinner winds to a close, very stressful. Your mama and daddy do eventually dismiss you all to go sleep. In the meantime of you guys being outside doing stuff, between also making dinner, Mama Lek did go and make up a guest room for the rest of you. So while Varen does have her own room that she can stay in, there is a guest room that she's put out a couple of like bedroll type things, and there's an existing bed. So there's a bed and then 3 additional like cot type bedrolls that she's folded out because you're missing someone. Yeah, so they'll dismiss you, and then halfway to wherever you're going, if you guys are adhering to being dismissed to bed, Karen will go, Varen, can you go get your brother? He's probably just still standing outside.
I'll go get him, Mama. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Sarah, and you just see her walk out, calling after him.
Oh, I can come back in?
Yeah. Sorry that you had come back a while ago. We just you know how Mom and Daddy get. They sometimes just kind of forget.
Yeah, I kind of figured. It's a nice night though. Nice and clear. You okay?
Oh yeah. I think I will be.
Okay. You really going off?
I am.
Mama probably freaked out on you.
Not as much as I freaked out on her.
Did she threaten to whip their asses?
No, but she did try to, lay down the law. And yeah. But
you gotta go?
I think I do. I wish I could explain it better, but
Okay.
I think as long as you're here, everything's gonna be fine. Just make sure to keep up the Childan offerings.
Oh.
Watch out for the spots out there. Notice y'all expanded the fields, and that's kind of one of the things that I'm gonna kind of look into. Why that's happening.
Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, so that's not like just that we needed to dig up some more rocks and such.
I think whatever's happening is bigger than that.
Okay.
But do be careful if it starts spreading. I would, I just start documenting some weird stuff, and and when we come back to town, we'll compare notes.
Marie's real smart. You think I could ask her to write it down for us?
I think so.
You think it wouldn't scare her off that we've got weird stuff going on with our crops?
It might, but not as much as I or my employer or my friends probably scared her. Anything, we probably eased her into it.
I don't know. She kind of liked the guy with.
Ball.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to figure this out.
Okay.
And whatever we find out, hopefully will prevent all of that from happening. And she points out to far out into the field where the crops are dying.
Okay. Well,
Just know that this is bigger than you or mama or daddy can handle.
and you can. Okay.
Well, I got my friends by my side, and we've handled a lot already in the time I've been with them.
Hmm. Yeah, but you're just my sister. I mean, like,
We fought giant killer bugs and vampire hummingbirds. I think I can handle this.
and you didn't try to keep it as a pet?
Well, the bug did have an egg that I kept and it hatched. And oh,
That sounds
yeah,
like you.
met. As I say, you hadn't met Bobby Joe yet. Oh my God, I forgot to introduce y'all. Well, my friend Fong. I don't know. Fong, I think, took Bobby Joe to town. Bobby Joe likes Fong, I think.
Okay. That does sound like you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well.
I also bashed my knee against my desk out of character, and it kind of hurts.
Ow! That hurts. Oh, I'm sorry. That hurts me. That hurts me. I don't know why my camera keeps turning me red because, like, it was fine, and now suddenly I'm red again. What the fuck? I swear, I am not going out without sunscreen. I'm smarter than that. This is not what my skin looks like.
But anyway, she turns. She's like, "No, trust me. I've seen things done things I thought weren't ever going to be possible. There's a lot out there that's changing. A lot of dangerous stuff."
Yeah.
But I've been able to handle it so far with my friends by my side. And
Okay.
I'm not ready to leave them, and I don't think they're going to be ready to leave me.
Okay. Well, just, I guess, send something to let us know if you need us to come charging in like them heroes and storybooks and stuff to help you out.
I'll make sure to write more often. That was on me. It was just so exciting, though.
Yeah.
Finally
That kind of does explain why Mama's been all irritable.
Yeah, Dad forgot to
Yeah,
mention.
so, yeah, that's right. But yeah, so, well, I'm gonna go see if there's any food left because I wasn't really finished with my third helping yet when they sent me out.
Yeah. I think she's sending everyone to bed, so it's probably a good time to go get some extras
Okay.
before she puts everything away.
Yeah, because she'll probably go chew Daddy's ear off after. Maybe I'll just sneak in and get some food when they're in their room arguing.
Yeah, they usually don't hear much of anything outside. So they do that.
All right. Well, thanks for coming to get me. Maybe tomorrow we can have you meet Marie better.
I like that. She seems nice.
Okay. She's real pretty.
She is.
Yeah.
And, if she's going to be sticking around, I guess she's got to get used to me. Anyway, let's go on. Let's go back inside.
All right. So, did you guys head to the guest room without Varen to have your little chat, or did you
I imagine,
wait for her
yeah.
to come back in with him? Okay.
No, Val needs some alone time with Kale to fill Kale in on all that just happened.
Kale also wants to just be like, well, that was an awkward family situation. Let's go and not be in it for a minute. Go into it. private, quiet room.
Kale,
Yes.
I have bad news.
What'd you
And I
do?
just explained everything that has happened. Everything. It's in order of like bad. So I started explaining that Luis is the person that Fong sent drinks to,
Mm-hmm.
or at least that's who Battle suspects.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
And then everything else on an level, like building up to explaining to Kale that Ace situation that is going on, or that went down anyway.
Somewhere after the Louis situation, but before we get into Ace, uh, Kale has like sat down on the bed and is like listening intently, and then we'll like motion for you to come sit down as well. Once we have a little heart to heart. Do you mention about your crisis of faith with Paradoha, or just breeze over
Yeah,
that one?
no, I think so. I think
All right.
I think Bal Kale is the only person in the world that Bal currently would trust with literally every detail.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Ooh.
that probably is going to take long enough to where, Varen, you are able to get back to your room and take your 1 hour recovery if you would like.
Which also speaking of that hour, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Me too. Let's roll this recovery.
I also will be switching my crab arm. I'm gonna spend that hour also morphing my arm into more easily to hide jellyfish stinger.
Of course.
Jellyfish
Okay.
arm.
Yep.
Good.
You
Just 'cause-
almost
just
got
'cause-
one in Polyarena City, and now you're actually getting one.
Yeah. She would have gone back to her regular tentacle,
Yeah.
but Val has no actual plans of sleeping tonight. And she probably plans on going out.
Okay.
So
She gonna get something flashy.
this body part is easier to hide,
Yeah.
and also a little bit more dangerous than just a regular tentacle. So
Yeah.
oh hell yeah. Sorry, hold on. And then what are
I can
you?
mark off my 1 hour.
Okay, I'm almost back to full.
So at the end of that, like Kale has just been like listening intently and reacting a little bit because that's some big news to dump on them. And at the very end of it, they'll kind of like I imagine Ball is exhausted in this retelling, right?
Oh yeah.
And so it's just the two of us. Kale will like put an arm around you at some point for comfort, and we're just like slumped against each other, just exhausted.
Oh, sorry. Corey would also be here.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I would have Corey posted outside the door to make sure nobody listens in.
Okay. So Corey
I do
is
trust Corey,
doing his job.
but I need to make sure that this information stays within the circle of trust that is two people.
Okay.
So Kale's like leaning against her shoulder, and they've got their hands in their lap, and they're just looking down at the floor, and they're like, "That certainly is a lot to deal with, my friend."
Nope. I said the opposite of that, captions. Thank you. I said yup, not nope.
Nope. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, it's fine. This is actually normal for me. Right, yeah.
Obviously, we must go if Ace is to be helped. Do you wish to help them?
course.
I know that you're close, but also that you've been in opposition in the past.
Well, I think today has just been a reminder that that's just how family seems to be sometimes.
Certainly in my experience, we had more opposition than not.
Mm. Mine's mine as well.
Yes. I'm glad that Varen had an maybe not easier upbringing, but a gentler one.
Yeah.
She seems to have come off better for it. And despite everything, you and I have survived, so I suppose we've come off all right as well.
I mean, I I guess so. Feels like I'm more of a mess than a person lately.
Quite a lot has been asked of you
Mm.
since before we even met, I think. But it's certainly only gotten more complicated now.
Hmm. Yeah. I think I think the scariest thing is that I think this is the first time I've been I'm going to be following Ace for a different purpose, I guess.
Right.
Before I was just looking for answers, but now they're they're the ones in on the back foot. It's not common for that to happen, I don't think.
I
If that
wonder
even around.
what they were called to do. It's obvious that they have something to do with the barrier, the breaking of the barrier. And you said that they serve Paradoha as well. But that doesn't seem like it's their only master.
I'm not sure. There's a lot about that that I don't know for sure. I think it's more so that we are working for similar but separate objectives. It's
Right. Do you think that Ace's more murderous objectives were from Paradoha or for someone else, however?
I mean, I'm not I don't quite see things the same way, but I wouldn't be surprised. If you're a deity, what's a couple of lives for the safety of whatever the fuck?
Yes, and that's precisely the problem with gods now, isn't it?
Right.
Well,
Out of character, Evie, what was it that I remember when I reconnected with Paradoja that she said they said something along the lines of like they mentioned Ace's purpose being different than mine. What was it exactly? I can't remember the wording exactly, but I do you remember?
Ace, I would have to watch the interaction again because it was in
Right.
response to a question that you had
Mm-hmm.
asked. But you did get the impression that while both of you were working towards whatever final goal Paradoha has, he enacts different changes than you do.
Right. Sorry. I was distracted by this picture of Willow.
Aww.
aw,
That's her bed right there.
so
That's the
sweet.
bed of our roommate's dog, and she decided that she is now the owner of both of those beds.
Of course. Obviously.
Anyway,
All the
sorry.
beds.
Um, I don't know. It, it's all it's all very strange.
I imagine it's only going to get stranger. It seems like whatever influence is coming from that dark forest and affecting the crops even further in than here, but certainly here as well. We're only going to see more of it as we go on.
Right. Also, I'm still kind of freaked out about the whole beast that was talking to me. Or not talking to me, staring at me, booping me in the head.
The large spirit of the land?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that fucker.
that was a very powerful spirit.
Right. But I'm not the spirit person normally. Is the thing.
Perhaps it's part of your duties. I imagine that the spirits of the water are just as important to Per Doha as spirits of the land are to that god. Maybe there's some ability to see them.
Right, but I've been in the ocean for a very long time, and no fucking gigantic squid has appeared to talk to me. Or they just boop me in the head or whatever.
There were the giant glowing jellyfish. And whatever called you down to the bottom.
I think they were just there. I don't think they were spirits. I don't think.
Right. And Kale will kind of jump off the bed and get up and start to pace a little bit, like they're like a caged tiger. They're like, listen, everything has been doom and gloom for so long now on this journey. And I think we're only going to get more of that from here on out. Let's say we enjoy ourselves for a night. I certainly don't feel like being cooped up in here. There's got to be something to do in this town.
I did have plans to sneak out once everybody was asleep.
Well, why don't we do that now?
We should probably tell Baron now.
Varen would probably know the good places to go. I don't imagine this is her first time sneaking out of this particular house.
Fair.
It's not, she says that from the window.
Perfect. Did you manage to get some rest?
I did. I just popped up. I just saw that the light was on and just thought I'd say, got y'all out. She didn't hear anything that was discussed, FYI.
Yeah. How would you feel about a night on the town?
Oh, yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that.
All right.
I opened the door. Corey, get in here.
Oh. Okay.
Are we on the first floor? Are we all going out the window?
Yeah, the house. The house is all basically like one level, except for like there's like a master suite that is on like a second sort of loft area, but otherwise everything is all one level. It just has really high ceilings. Yeah.
Good.
It is like a ranch style house.
Yeah, it's a big old rancher.
Hang on, I've got something for this. I activated the bubble of silence. so that we can sneak out without making
perfect
noise. Even like someone like Corey that has a lot of like armor on him would be just as quiet as like a very normal speaking tone. So
okay. So with the bubble of silence, you guys are not going to have to make a roll. So just over the window, out and around. Actually, once you get into the front yard, please make a stealth roll because the front yard is visible from the Master Suite's window.
I am trained in stealth, and I only have I used Bald's level of effort yet today?
no, you're the only one who hasn't.
Okay, I'll also do that as well.
Yeah, I'm also trained in stealth and I rolled a 13.
Okay.
I
Oh,
am trained in stealth also, and I rolled a 9.
Okay.
14 for me.
Okay. So you guys just carefully l- lurk through the front yard. It isn't full dark yet, even because it's like not quite midsummer, but it's fairly close to midsummer still. It's like a week or two after. So it gets dark pretty late. You like lurk through the front yard, check a little paranoid. Nothing calls out to you, at least. And you're out back on that same road that led from the town to your house. Where are you gonna go?
Yes, where are we gonna go, Varen?
Well, there's one tavern in town, but now that I'm aware that there's potentially some uncivil folk, I think we should also start looking around for some doorways to the underground, if you know what I'm talking about.
I have a suspicion we may find Fong's trail there as well.
I feel like the tavern's the first place we should look then.
Right. He
He is a
does
drunk.
certainly seem to like a game of chance as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and a gambler. It's true.
True. So I feel like wherever that is where Fong is. So I think we should start looking there.
I'm also very curious to see just how many of the townsfolk have shown signs of change. Your parents definitely don't like to speak about it.
Well, it's just anything that's a little different in their eyes. You know, I told you they were kind of weird like that.
My parents were not overly fond of anyone who was different either.
Neither were mine. Oh my.
The
Well, that's
captions
really
are just
depressing.
failing so hard.
Ah yes,
Let's look at
another
the tree.
woman.
Yes, another
Oh my.
woman. Oh my.
Sorry.
Neither were mine.
Yeah, there you go.
Or are.
Another woman, oh my.
Stupid fucking captions.
That was something that I was actually going to. I'm just playing with a fidget and I keep dropping it. That was something that I was going to ask you, Joelle. When explaining the item that you gave to Fong for him to use, did you tell Kale the significance of it? Does Kale know about that and the history there?
I have vague recollection of having had this conversation with Kale in the first campaign, but
Okay.
I don't remember for sure.
Okay.
But at some point or another, if whenever the object comes up, probably yeah.
Okay,
Sounds
so I'll
good.
let you guys discuss that in your private chat so that Alina can be made aware of what the significance of that is to
fairly
you
significant.
and your home.
I don't have access to that shirt.
Fuck yeah, I need to because of the
Oh,
for
right.
those of you who are confused by that statement, Joelle has a new Discord handle and I keep forgetting to add it to the one-on-one chats. So poke me
Yay.
about that so that I don't keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
oh I think Alina, or at least I think I told Alina as a player.
Think so?
okay,
It was like
We'll sort it out. We'll figure out what Kale
Yes.
knows.
we'll figure it out.
Right, so off to the tavern.
Okay.
I wonder if they have rum.
Probably
Maybe.
actually.
Oh.
Brilliant.
There is not going to be like knowing how it's made. There is not going to be a lot of sugar cane grown here because it is not the climate for it. But because there is a lot of fruits and vegetables, particularly the couple of berry farms, they probably do import some sugar, which means that molasses plus that and some other stuff, you can pretty easily make rum with that. So while they might not have the same amount that, say, Benavides has, they're not going to be a dearth of it.
Right.
But yeah, you guys wander into town. Go ahead and give me a general observation check, since you were trying to see how many changes there have been to
I'm
people.
gonna free level of effort 8.
Okay.
I got 12, and I'm trained in perception.
Okay.
Am I
10.
training perception? No. I'm training seeing through deception.
Ah,
That it? Are you also looking,
10.
or are you 10? Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, looking around, you see a couple of people with what seem to be minor changes. Nothing as drastic as the possibly partial snake body, or the third eye that Sybil's little sister grew, or the like bubblegum pink person that you saw in Deep View. But there's a couple of strange, like, not natural skin colorations that you see, like not taking over the entire body, but parts of it. So you'll see the occasional kind of bluish tint or purple tint to someone. You do start seeing like shocks of technicolor hair, which to Kale, you would have not registered that as particularly different because that was so common where you grew up. But
yeah.
comparing it now, like mentally, to the people that you've seen along the way, while there was that to a small extent, that probably is some of the changes that happened here. Who had the high roll? Because I know
12?
there was.
I think it's ball, maybe.
No. I rolled an 8 with a level of
Oh.
effort.
Yeah.
I think my
Okay,
12
so
with
it was-
trained perception is maybe the highest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, you probably do notice what seems to be a young man with like silvery scales up one side of his face and along an arm, ducking into a building. Not like suspiciously, just it's getting into sunset and he just kind of is moving into a building, and you vaguely see off of either lantern light or something shine, and it's scales instead of jewelry.
I want to catch the guy's attention if I can before he goes inside. I'd be like, oh, sir, pardon me. Hello.
Like slips in further and closes the door.
Yeah. I think that was the scaled one that your father was mentioning.
But potentially, I mean, there's not that many scaled people here. At least last time I was here, there weren't. So, most likely.
Fascinating. Kale will make a note of where that door is, like what building it was in. Because your dad also mentioned that that guy is maybe related to the mob.
Maybe.
Whatever bad goings on are happening. All right. And then we'll carry on, I guess.
Okay. Well, you can very easily find your way to the tavern. Tavern name. Do you have a preference on tavern name, Amanda, since it's your hometown?
Nope.
Okay. Well, Firewater.
That works.
Firewater.
Cool.
Yeah. With Varen's weird descriptor and how you have established her background, has she actually been here before?
She doesn't go often
Okay.
because it causes a scene every time she does.
Good.
Because I think she was the one of the first in her town to start manifesting
Yeah, as a child.
as a child. She used to manifesting. So it's just one of those that she has just kind of avoided it out of just not wanting to deal with people's reactions.
And
Okay.
now we're here to cause a scene.
All
Yeah,
right.
now we're here to cause a scene.
So the three weirdest people in town,
Roll up.
because
Hey,
we've
Corey.
got
And Corey.
jellyfish arm,
Actually,
plant person.
I'm not walking in with them.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
going.
Ooh.
It's been a while since I Mr. Princeton, so I'm gonna wait outside for them to go in. I'm going to slither my jellyfish arms back into my body or into my top,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna wait about a minute or two and then walk in
Okay.
subtlety. I'm gonna
You're
do
just
yeah.
a lady missing an arm. That's fine. That's perfectly normal.
Are you
arm accident.
sending? Yeah. Are you sending Corey in with them, or is Corey going in with you?
I'm sending Corey in with them.
Okay. So we've got the two weirdos and Corey, who smiles at people with shark teeth. So also weird, but like the same level of weird as the people that have encountered in town, at least.
Love that guy.
But yeah, so like you guys walk in, and it's probably at the point that people all turn to stare at you that you realize that Val is not with you. And like it's
Fine.
just a lot of people looking at you, in that if you've ever watched any type of media of the good guy walking into like a rough and tumble like biker bar, and they just everything
Yep.
stops and stares,
Yeah.
and then Corey smiles at them, and after a long second they all turn back, and the low murmur of chatter and talk resumes.
Great. We will slide into an empty table somewhere.
I told you all this place is weird, right?
No, not necessarily. I used to get a very similar frosty reception back in Isenbridge. Depending on where I went. But what would you recommend for a drink here?
Well, they're most famous for their firewater ale, which was brewed with some of the peppers from a family's farm. Has like a note of pepper underneath it.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah.
I must try one.
Yeah, they've got a couple of wines with pepper infusions. They've got the ale with pepper infusion. They have the not peppery stuff as well. But yeah, they've got a variety of things.
Most of the flavors of alcohol are from the local crops. So you might have like a blueberry, like fruity sort of um,
Ooh,
wine and lager. So they're just like there's a variety of very interesting infusions because of that.
Yeah. But yeah. Um, doesn't cost much. The bartender is not chatty. Just
not in a bar like this.
two clit.
All right.
Do you tip
Hey,
at all?
I do.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Have a round of drinks for the three of us.
Yeah.
Sit and sip at it and just make some small talk.
Yeah.
Ball come in?
I think it's been enough time.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually what is the term? Hold on. Well, I have an ability for this. I'm going to use Perfect Stranger,
Oh God.
Ooh,
which I haven't had the opportunity to use it much in this campaign.
Yeah.
nice.
For the next hour, as long as I keep up my I have to change how I look a little bit. Even creatures that know me well don't recognize me, and all tasks related to hiding my identity during this period gets a free level of effort.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I would like you to make a roll as you enter. And then, since the two of you are also, or at least Kale, asked after if Ball is there, to make a roll to see if you recognize her as she comes in.
7.
What is this role?
This is basically, it's intellect based because it's behavioral for kind of a disguised self, your presentation.
Well, that is four.
A 4? Okay.
Yes, but I get a free level of effort
Uh-huh.
from Perfect Stranger.
Okay.
I have a free level of effort from my intellect,
Okay.
and I am specialized in deception.
Okay, so
All of that plus 4. So
how much of that was a skill?
just 1.
Okay.
The skill is 1.
Okay, so that's 4 additional onto that. Kale and Varen, if you would like to make a roll to see if you recognize Belle as she comes through.
I've got perception, but I only rolled a 7, so I don't know that
I rolled a
was
nat
four.
20.
Yeah. So Varen, you recognize Belle as she comes in. But Kale, you have no idea that it's Belle as she's coming in.
No.
You just kind of think that it's yet another person in town.
Just a local townie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what you doing, Belle?
I'm actually gonna take as I'm walking in, I'm going to try to steal a drink from one of the tables in the
Okay.
corner and watch the whole place.
Can I get a speed
Yep.
check for that sleight of hand?
I am trained in stealth.
Okay.
I'm also gonna put a level of effort into this one.
This is technically Legerdemain, not stealth.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. I am still gonna put a level of effort into this.
Okay.
So let's do that. 17.
Very good. So while the person is turned talking to someone else, the drink
Yep.
just disappears into your free hand.
And then I'm gonna, like Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, sit in a corner
Okay.
and just watch everything.
Alrighty. So it's a bar. There's people chatting. Occasionally, a kind of glance is tossed over in Varen and Kale's direction. Probably Varen being recognized, but no one really goes over to chat with them. The bartender did note your entrance, but since you didn't walk up and seem to be keeping to yourself, no one is disturbing you. Go ahead and make an observation roll.
Level of effort.
Since you are,
Also, I can see through deception.
since you are trying to keep an eye on the room.
19.
19. Very good. We'll get to that in a second. So, Kale, as far as you know, Belle just was walking with you guys, let you guys go in, sent Corey with you, and has
Disappeared.
fucked off somewhere, as Belle tends to do.
Hale is sipping at their drink and kind of tapping their claws on the table as they look around. This is not the first time that Ball has just up and disappeared to go do mysterious Ball shit.
Yeah.
And is it
So they
obvious?
look a little distracted. But what's that?
Is it obvious that you're like waiting for Ball to Varen?
Try doing like an empathy something. Because like I don't know, Kale's not super obvious about it, but they're not really hiding it either.
Nope.
Nothing.
Oh, you rolled a 6.
Cool.
Okay.
Nah, Kale's just like
Yeah.
making polite small talk about the town.
Yeah. I feel like Varen is the type of person that would try to like call over Ball.
Oh, God. Of course.
You like just like
Of
wave.
course.
Hey, over here, over here.
So as Kale is like asking a couple of like courtesy type questions about the town, and you realize Bal just bypassed you guys. You don't know why. You turn and call out to her, and she is taken her seat and is like looking around. You've got that natural 19 on your perception, your observation of the room. You see in one of the other corners as like just kind of a chat going on, so it's not like heads ducked or whatever, but you see like one of the tables that's talking amongst themselves. One of them is that individual that you saw watching to make sure that the alcohol was delivered to Fong, and is occasionally glancing in Kale and Varen's direction, as you notice a lot of people do, but nothing seems to be happening in regards to it. But you do, with that 19, recognize the man, we will call him, the gentleman that had been watching to make sure that that happens. And then Varen loudly raises her hand. Hey, over here, directly at you.
You're muted.
I'm gonna sink more into my drink, and just ignore Varen.
I lean over to Hale.
Glances over, and it's just like, oh.
Paul's ignoring us.
Is that an old friend of yours?
No, it's Paul.
No?
Yeah, Paul. It's Paul. I mean, they're wearing like different clothes all of a sudden, but like, yeah, it's Paul.
And it's not even fully different clothes, it's just like arranged in a different way. The jacket has been turned inside out so that the lining is showing, and the belt is repositioned, and like it's simple stuff that turns an outfit on one person into a completely different outfit on another person.
And you carry yourself differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hale squints over, but then there's like, well, if it is her, I wouldn't interrupt her. She's in the middle of something.
Oh, okay. I'll just pretend that maybe I confuse them for someone else than you. That happens sometimes.
But yeah, sitting there with your drinks ready, and the awareness of a, at least previously suspicious individual that is equally aware of at least Kale and Varen. That is where we are going to end for tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
Exciting.
All right, yeah. So with you guys in a tavern called Firewater, in the middle of Rancour, we end the session for the evening. Thank you so much for participating. Hope you guys had fun. Let's go around.
It was a good game.
And yeah, so let's go around and reintroduce ourselves, say where you can find us, and yeah. Oh, right.
I was like, who's going first?
Joel.
Well, hello. I am Joel. I am here playing Val Mistforge, and I will be here playing Senior Fluffington this Friday. Is it this Friday?
Yes.
It is. Yes. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm actually, I know I say this every time, but I mean it every time. I got stuff working in the background. So join the Altered Echo Archives Discord server so that you too can keep up to date with how little updates I post on there, because I prefer to procrastinate over doing progress. Anyway, yo, Amanda.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda, aka Panda Cabra. I was playing Varen Lek, the weird adept who dances with dark matter and siphons power. I use she, her pronouns, and I am also in the Friday game playing Rosa and Thorn, the wild princess who masters the swarm. You can find me most often either on Blue Sky at Pandacabra at Blue Sky Social, or I'm also on Discord. I'm on Discord pretty much 24/7. So if you feel like you want to like send me a message, like send me funny stuff, I am legitimately always on Discord. If I'm not on Discord, I'm usually hanging out in Elder Scrolls Online. You can come say hi to me there as well. I am also at Pandacabra, and I'm probably running through content over there. And otherwise, I'm not really doing much. But yeah, I'm also staff at Altered Echo Archives, and come say hi, Alina.
Hey, that's me. I am Alina. I am they, them. And I have been playing Kale, who is also they, them. And they're an empathetic explorer who helps the friends and has the soul of a dragon and does not do well with awkward family social situations. You can catch me this Friday on the other stream where I am playing very much the opposite of Kale, just a ball of chaos little goblin that we all know as Vrak. So come check us out on that game. You can also find me online at alinapete.com. I just remembered to update my website so you can actually like have links to go and buy all my different books now, which was missing from my website for ages. So go check that out. Or I'm on Blue Sky at Alina Pete. I post art occasionally. Mostly these days I'm posting like the world's on fire. Here's how to help solve it, maybe, or at least be happier. That's where we are these days. Let's get through it.
The world is on fire.
All right. Evie.
The world is on fire, except up here it's ice.
It's snow too.
Yeah, the world is buried in ice. But hi, I'm Evie, the Disaster GM. My pronouns are she, they, or any, and I'm actually the director of Altered Echo Archives. These three are my beautiful staff. I love them so much. They're so wonderful. Yeah, I am the game runner for our two primary games and will be the game runner for the third campaign that we have coming up. So definitely tune in this coming Friday for Once Upon a Reflection, where these three lovely people will be playing their fairy tale game characters after having done a bunch of weird stuff involving finding information about the evil queen and talking to like the mirror, and like a whole bunch of stuff has happened. Like things are starting to ramp up over there because they have found things that they have no idea how to deal with. But yeah, so having fun with that. And yeah, we have picked up what seems to be our fourth player for the new campaign. So hopefully we will get that going soon. We've got to do a little bit more of the prep work and like building out the assets and everything now that we've got everyone. But I am open to a fifth player if anyone wants to apply with me. Direct message on Discord is your best bet. I can talk. I can totally talk. I'm just. It's one of those days. Brian Soup. Soup Brian. But yeah, so yeah, it's a bunch of fun. Love running these games. You can pretty much find me here, or in the chat rooms of my various acquaintances and friends. Discord, or not Discord, Twitch streams. My brain is not working right now. But yeah, I'm going to go eat dinner probably. But if you are watching,
eat some food.
Yeah, if you are watching on Twitch, stick around. We're gonna raid someone. I don't know who yet. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so that you can be notified the next time we go live, because we do dual stream. But yeah, so check that out. We will see you guys next time.